the heck is already going on? There we go. All right, so good morning, Fort Gregg Adams, Virginia. Where is that? Big man, what are you doing up this early? All right, let's see here. Looks like we got the first item up today. Looks like we're doing fishing. So it'll be 2 for $8 hard swim baits. And they just happen to be right there. We got 5 different models. Well, I know you got a pack. I haven't heard anything from the other person yet, but I'll give you a call back. All right, let's see here. 2 for $8 swim bait. Oh my gosh, that is such a good rhyme. All right, so basically, we've got 6 different models. Wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only have one of the blue one left. Man, they're going quick already. All right, so 2 for $8 swim baits. Now it's viewer's choice, of course. We do have one of those. I don't know if that was supposed to go up single or not. The single price on them is $5. All right, so we got 2 for $8. All right, 2 for $8, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and run that, get some action going. It'll be viewer's choice out of here. That up for like 10 or 15 seconds. There we go. $8. 2 for $8 swim baits. I really like the wiggle action on these jokers. Thinking about trying to clone them in some kind of soft lure. These are definite hard baits. Many colors to choose from. Kind of an identity crisis / fire tiger. Yeah. So I don't know if any of y'all saw it, but Musk is moving SpaceX's headquarters out of California. That's gotta suck. Yeah, I love the colors on those baits too. All right, have we hit 1,000 followers yet, big man? Because if we have hit 1,000 followers, we're gonna have to put up that Donald Trump log. All right, next item up is a Dark Sun Dirty Dozen 3-inch swim baits pack. All right, so in the Dirty Dozen line, it's multi. We got multicolors. They was kind of sorted out over the weekend. He went to a gun show and they got picked through. All right, so here's like a lime truce, and of course you get the 13th swim bait is the one off for whatever the particular season is, and right now it's brown and emerald. Brown and emerald. So there's 12 of the lime truces and brown and emerald. That's one version we have to choose from. And then there's orange. Same thing, 13th bait is the brick and emerald. Then we have pink, a mix thereof, another mix thereof. Then we got some natural colors. Every one of them comes with a brick and emerald. That's this elite color for this season. Yeah, we do bulk deals. We have to do some math, but we can get them done. All right, those are $2 a dozen. We are sticking to our no frills, no frills, just features mentality. Um, we looked at packaging for our baits, and I didn't feel like it was worth it for you guys to pay an extra 10 cents to get the baits in one of those resealable packs that had our shiny name on it. So what we did instead was, if you step up to 2 dozen, you get one of our reusable tins, because I'm just trying to stay away from the waste. I'm not a tree hugger, but if you're going to throw it away, let's make it as small as possible. All right, so these are $2 a dozen. We'll go ahead and run that auction. 15 seconds. $2 a dozen. In our no frills, just features packaging. Really, it really was a decision by us, not being cheap. Like, we really don't want to have to throw stuff away. It seems so useless. All right, no takers on that. So we'll do the dirty 2 dozen next. Now that's going to be, I think, $5 with the 10. Yeah. It's called the Dark Sun Double Dirty Dozen. Dark Sun Double Dirty Dozen. All right, so basically, we've got them thrown in here just so for display purposes, but you get 26 baits because it's a dozen, but it's a dirty dozen, so every one of them has the brick and emerald in it. All right, so that's a dirty dozen or 2 dirty dozens, a double dirty dozen. Good golly. Man, it's a good thing I got all this fabulous tongue twisting, tangling, twisting, and talking, because I've been messing up a lot today. Yeah, the DSOVM branded cases are on the way. I don't know if we already went to war with China. Nobody's told us yet, but my Chinese imports seem to be taking a long time. All right, double dirty dozen, 3-inch soft swim bait, so you get 26 total. Good golly. It's a good thing I'm not teaching elementary school anymore. Them kids have a stuttering problem. No takers on the double dirty dozen. No takers on the double dirty dozen. That's okay. Okay. All right. What do we got here? Got some power baits. Let me see what we got on there. Got some power baits. All right. Power wheels. All right. So next up is going to be a power bait bundle. 2 for $7. 2 for $7. That's a very good way to get in on the shipping, because we're at, like, I don't even know. We're right at £1. Right at £1. So the next 1 to 4 range, if you buy any other items, is going to be a little cheaper. All right, 2 for $7 here. We're going to go ahead and run that. I don't know how to get any music going, or I'd have some going for y'all. All right, no takers on the 2 for $7 power bait bundle. Yeah. All right, some of y'all been asking about the LEDs badges in the messages. While they are technically badges meant to be worn via this little spring clip here. I'm somehow tarded all of a sudden. I can't get it down. There we go. All right. Here we go. See? All right. And then you clip that back in. It can clip on your shirt. But this is what we love about them: magnetic snapping action. Yeah, magnetic snapping action. All right. Got a quick QR code on the back so you can get hooked up with it. And then this is the multi. So this is multiple colors. Then we also have them in pink, white, blue. Thought there was a red and a green individually, but I don't see that. So it must just be the multi. But anyway, LED badges. I don't know if the people that sent us the message are in here today. I have not checked messages yet today. I saw Big Man's in there telling me something. So, all right, there we go. LED Bluetooth programmable 5-in-1 spoons. Yeah, we can run that. All right, no takers on the LEDs. All right. 5-in-1 spoons. What size? You want to rerun that LED? I'll rerun it. It's viewer's choice on color. Viewer's choice on color. And then we'll run the 5-in-1 spoons right after that. All right, LED badges. Pokestop's locker is in there. Color is in the border color. No, actually, you get to pick the LED color in this case. This is considered the multi because it has the multicolors. But then we have it in just blue, just pink, another just pink. I don't know how I ended up with two just pink piles. Just yellow, and there's just white over here somewhere. Yeah, just white. Multi, yep. I think that's the better colors anyway. It's much flashier. It's much brighter. Really says, hey, look at me for a second. See what I've got going on. All right, I got a multi set aside for you. Let me write your name on it. Big Man, can you load the 5-in-1 spoons from your position, or are you on YouTube right now? All right. All right, so 5-in-1 spoons. How many spoons you want? You want a 3-pack? Do a 3-pack. 3-packs are $7. So that would be 1 multi-spoon. Two multi-spoons. And 3 multi-spoons. Oh. I don't know about you, but my house. No, I'm just joking. Ha! You like my count? Thank you. I don't even know. Is Sesame Street still on? I actually think I have a measuring tape around here. All right, here we go. Approximately 7 inches, 6 3/4, something like that. 6 7/8. Nah, go ahead and run it. They're definitely can diggers. You can definitely dig into the cans with them. I have used them. I've got pictures and video of a beach trip one of our guys took to Myrtle Beach. All right, 1, 2, 3 for you. And he was using it to cut line with. I thought that was pretty impressive. Um, there is a jagged knife edge there that he was cutting line with. Ow, now that I ran my finger across that, it was a little sharp. All right, so that's the demo from now on. All right. So, Pokey Sobs, are you a seller? Oh, you're hiking a river? Oh, yeah, definitely. And if you catch anything, um, or see anything get attacked by an eagle and then die, and you thought, oh well, I could eat that. You got that little knife on there to help you cut it up if you didn't bring a good one. But speaking of which, I would be amiss if I did not talk now about our Dark Sun Overvalue Network 4-inch stainless steel, no frills, all features, everywhere knife. All right. It comes with it's actually 4.01-inch stainless steel blade. It's got a flat ground backstrap, 9-position rotating polymer sheath, and it comes with our no bovine feces warranty. I mean, we're serious. If you find anything wrong with it, you send it back. We'll send you a new one. All right. Tells you how to contact me in the unlikely event something's actually wrong with it. All right. This is the knife as you receive it. It also comes with a sticker and a band aid because they are really sharp. And as one of our friends and brothers here says, the first cut's on us, y'all. After that, you got to have your own band aids. It's a 4.01-inch knife. This one's a little dirty because it does see some shop use. It's got rubber overmold, hard polymer hilt. It is a 3/4 tang, and they are super sharp. They come with a 9-position rotating sheath, very stout. I have caught the sheath on several things, and it has never pulled free. I thought this might pull free because I've had that happen with other rotating kydex, and that did not happen. I got it caught in the seatbelt. I don't know if any of y'all wear guns and knives that get caught up in the seatbelt, but you know what kind of a terrifying experience that can be for the tenth of a second it takes for you to figure out someone is not holding on to you and you stop shooting into the truck. But anyway, here we go. Dark Sun Overvalue Network knives, and we sell them at 8 on here because um, we want you to get a good deal, and we want you to be able to take this out and resell it. The MSRP is $15.99. That's what we sell them for at the shows, unless they're a dealer. A dealer comes in and asks for a quantity of them. They get them for the same $8 price, so they can double their money. All right, we're going to go ahead and run that $8. When you go hike the river, do you stay? I presume if you're doing long hikes, you're going to stay overnight. All right, got one for Pokey Sob's locker. Comes with the sticker and the Band-Aid. Down in there. And new in the plastic knife. All right, let's see. What else we got here? Yeah, I'm not saying mine's the end all knife, but I'm telling you, man, we have used these things. Um, a lady I used to take care of left us a house, and the bathroom was destroyed. All right, it was like water damage and stuff. So throughout the construction in that bathroom, we used this or used one of these knives to cut curdy board. We cut drywall. We cut every box with it. I used it to do small work where you would normally use a chisel, but I didn't have all my tools at this house, so it was a lifesaver. Um, I do throw knives. I used to love more knives for throwing. I like these for throwing, but I will tell you, they did not take well to full hilt hits. Meaning, once you step up your speed, sometimes you'll hit hilt first until you get the balance. And after about, I don't know, I think I don't have the sheet with me, but I think it was 35 hilt strikes where the hilt had hit the target board, a piece came out of it, and then it made it harder to throw. So, oh no, it's not good for a throwing knife, but neither is a Mora. But you throw what you have. That way, when you're on the river and you got to make that last ditch effort throw before you shimmy up a pine tree, for whatever reason, or down a pine tree, you should know how to do it. Real need to be chucking that. All right, what else we got in fishing? Any any requests off of the rack? Anybody know of anything they wanted? Let's see. If you're hiking river, you probably want to be able to change baits fairly quick. And I would think assortments really would be the best way. Are you a hard lure guy or a soft lure guy? What types of line? Hold on, let me see here. You're a hard guy. All right. Well, I got some hard lures coming up. All right. Now on the line, I've got Grand Slam 10 pound, Grand Slam 6 pound. Those are one's mono, one's fluoro. I got 6 in fluorocarbon, and I got 8 in fluorocarbon. And then these are the real deals, the Danielsons. I've got 4 pound. Just for whatever reason, the lighting's messing up. And I've got the 6 pound. This is 15 pounds. That one's clear. The others were blue. And then I've got 90 yards of 60 pound, but I'm not on. No spider wire. I'm sorry, I'm out of that. Braided, I do not have. Nope, no braided, no spider wire. Topwater rats, Kevin Moss, I don't have those. The only thing I've got topwater is whopper ploppers, frogs, and there might be a spider around here somewhere. I know I had bought a bunch of spiders at one point. No problem. Danielson line. Grand Slam Fluoro and Mono. Yeah, that's big man. I'm sorry. I thought there was somebody else popping in. All right. Depths Livingston. Hmm. I wouldn't be surprised. All right. It is kind of a creepy place. All right. Got some. Get out there and toss those things. I want to see how they live or how they work. All right. So we got next thing up would be a hard case. Geez, big man, do you remember what these go under? Hard body with cases. Whoops. Don't need to type that in the chat. Anybody old enough to remember Nissan hard bodies? Whenever I hear hard body, that song runs through my head. Probably indicates some residual LSD from my youth or something. I don't know, but this is our hard bodies with cases. All right, so you're gonna get the beautiful green translucent. Ow! I can attest. Well, it's been so hot for us, Pokey Sobs. The only thing that gets hit while you're out there is you by the bugs. All right, green translucent with rattles. That's a very pretty lure. Then we got bright lime green. We've got Coastman. All right, he's almost like Identity Crisis, but he's more like a coastal fire tiger. And then we have green. Ow, a green, black, and orange hard body. Traditional in the minnow body. Traditional redhead, and then you're in Reno. Man, you can get some big stuff up there in those mountains. And then we have a gold shad body. All right, comes in. I believe these were South Bend cases. We just put our logo on it so that you know where you got it from, so that after you've enjoyed it for many, many years, you can still be like, man, those guys are still going. Still going. All right, we're gonna run that at $10. All right, 15 seconds on the clock, and then I have spoons and stuff. Really need to get enough top water stuff to make up a top water version of this. Top water should be coming back in too. All right, this one's got a much different color assortment on it. So we've got a Dolphin Slayer. Oh, no. A wannabe Dolphin Slayer in shad. A Morning Glory fire tiger. A translucent rattler. A green translucent rattler. A purple. Oh, I love the eye on that one. A purple, like a little tiny shad, and then a little mid-sized crappie popper. All right. Run that again. Whoops. There we go. She be stroking. I've been stroking. Well, that sucks. Shoot, most of us don't even think. All right, let's see here. I think a 2 for 25 or 20 for 25 is in the callings. All right, let's see here. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? All right. Yeah, I see. All right. All right. 20 for 25. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. $15, $16, $17, $18, $19, and $20. All right, 20 lures, $25. Gonna run that 15 seconds. It's up on the clock. You get 20 of our hard baits and assorted hard baits and frogs. There's some frogs in here. You get the Desert Storm frog and you get the green one. He's good for dark days. Dark days. All right, no takers on that. Get that bagged up real quick so we don't put it somewhere else by mistake. There. Now it's bent. All right. Let's see here. What we got? What we got? What we got? Big man, did any of the big lots up on the rack get put in? And if they did, do you know what the names of them are? Oh, I was saying there's some assortments up on the shelves here. Hold on. I know the power bait bundle. I know the big fish bundle. But what about the one up in the bag up there? Is that on here somewhere? Because this is like, that thing's a giant. There's a lot of good stuff in that one. That's like a gigantic tackle box assortment. Kitchen sink. Okay. All right. Kitchen sink. Oh, my word. That thing is gigantic. All right. Kitchen sink tackle kit. Oh, shit. All right. Well, I already put it up at 70, so these guys get it at 70, but I'll fix it after that. All right, so the kitchen sink. It's got everything. This box came open. We need to make sure that the Band-Aid's in there. All right. Okay. If you can't do it with this, you probably needed a kitchen sink. You got power baits, you got flies, you got Niagara spins. Oh, there it is. The kitchen sink tackle kit. You got hard lures in reusable cases. All right. Multi spoons, soft baits, hooks, another Niagara spin, big spoon, a DSOVN knife. Sounds like 1 ounce sinkers. Another Niagara spin, some poppers, some circle hook ready rigs, more poppers. You got tubes, pre-rigged tubes. Yeah, pre-rigged tubes with gold hooks. Topwater frog. Another spoon. Another hard luring case. Some blue hooks. 3 types of line. You get 6-pound fluorocarbon, 20-pound fluorocarbon, and 10-pound fluorocarbon. You get some more power baits. You get a ferrocerium rod because you never know what doing fishing's going to do to you. Jig heads, some more Niagara spins. Nice rainbow. Love that. You people up high in the mountains. Hooks, another Niagara spin, some floats, some leaders, another Niagara spin. These are all different too. They're all different Niagara spins. And some Blue Cross. Ooh, all right. I was looking for those the other day. All right, all that for $70. That is a deal. It's either going to go back up on the single stock or go up to 90. So this is your chance at $70. You got 15 seconds on the clock. $70 for all that, Jack. We call it the kitchen sink tackle kit. All right, no takers on that one. Oh, and there's bobbers. I don't know, and a ruler. I don't know if I put that in there or not. But it is what it is. All right. Hold on, I gotta float down. What a wild day in the neighborhood. I think I brought that back where Dan want to see some of that stuff. I've seen some of that had already moved on. We don't even have any more of that. I have to restock this. All right. I was viciously attacked, I tell you. All right, power bait bundle. Ugh. This is the big one. Not the one that takes you to see Elizabeth, but the big one. All right, it is a metric ton of these power baits. Any resellers out there, this is a great opportunity for you to make some money. All right. That's the fish that you're bidding on. All right. This is the fish you're bidding on. But you're bidding on all those. All right. So that's 36 total lures in there. They all look like this. Nice big swim bait. Yeah, Pokestops, we need to clear off some of that stuff because I noticed some of it gets reloaded, even though I know it went out of inventory. But the only way to fix that is to spend several hours going through the 900 items. All right, we're gonna run this for 25 bucks. All right, you get 36 total Berkeley power baits. All right, 36 total of these jokers, and they are hooked. So, like, even if you just scalp them for the hooks and the eyes and make your own stuff, it's still a mega deal. Trust me, I can't import that size hook that quick. Oh, good morning, Outlaw. Didn't see you there. All right. You said there's a bundle with a floating spider, a mini fishing rod, and a rubber jig pack with hooks. Oh man, that's probably been gone. Big man, is that still out there? Let's see if I can find a spider, but right now I'm pretty sure we're out of spiders. Oh, my aching neck. I found a spider. Is this the micro stick? A float and hook assortment. The other rod. Oh, okay. Only got one of those left. All right, so we got the micro sticks rod, hooks and floats, a floating spider. Rubber jig pack with hooks. They're in the shop. Look like little grubs with pink jig head weighted hooks. I think they're sold. I don't see them on there, and I don't see them in any of the packets. Should have a couple of those made up though. They're not pink. They have There were 5 with one jig head. I don't see the pink ones you're talking about. That might be one of the old items that we haven't managed to screen through. I thought I remember them being around during the crappy days. 1.8-inch rubber baits. All right, that helps. Yeah, they are gone. Yeah, we're out of those. The closest I could get to that would be panfish assassins, but I don't have any pink heads. I only have white. With that in it, big man, can you see that? We need to figure that price out real quick. Yeah, we're gonna put a bundle deal up for you. Just gotta figure out. I haven't sold a micro stick before, so I don't really know. Let me see what they go for. All right. Get some of our defense pins. O-rings? What? I'm not familiar with that. We are definitely gonna have to talk about that one. All right, we got it up there. It's the micro sticks bundle, and it is the last micro stick we have. And it's in the 8 to 11 ounce shipping category. And it is running. $16. Oh, the before or after all the conversation about you saying make it 16. Yeah, all right, $16 on the clock. I found some red jig heads, but they're underspins. All right, Bookie Sobs in on that one. Nice deal there. Okay. Yeah, the underspins, they look really weird, but I haven't got to fish in so long. I don't even remember what they're like. All righty. Don't know who's on there in the lurkers category. Anybody getting ready for top water again? You want any whopper ploppers? I got 2 for 20s or 2 for 22s, I think, and 2 for 26s. Anybody need any military surplus? Anybody need a missile storage tube for on their boat? If you have a 2-piece rod, it'll probably fit down in there. If it doesn't, you'd be the only guy with a missile tube on your boat. One way to keep things watertight and protected. Get your old lady to get her laser out and cut you some foam for the inside. All right. Pokey Sobs, we'll see you. Thank you, man. Your grandparent stuff, thanks for joining. Those things are great for fishing rod storage. All right. And then I don't know if we've offered these up yet, but we have been looking at a sunglass line. And we'll be clearing those out. Anybody interested in some cheap sunglasses? Those were samples that we had purchased and did some testing on. They said they were polarized in the ad, but I don't know how to test that. It says a UV 400 protection on the label. Anyway, how to test that? Because that was one of the things that concerned me about them was that they didn't say polarized, which is why I probably won't end up going with them. But I've got some nice lens colors, purples and oranges. There's even some greens in there, which I thought was kind of weird, but I guess there are other reptilians out there like the president. I don't know. UV 400 is all it said. So I'm not sure, Mr. Stevens or Miss Stevens. I'm not sure. Didn't mean to genderfy you. All right. Anybody need some blades? There we go. Good. Hey, you got to be sensitive nowadays because everybody else is so sensitive. And I've been told many times that I don't pay enough attention to other people's sensitivities. So I'm trying, I'm trying. Anybody need some frogs? I got Desert Storm. I got traditional green, and I got translucent. Underspin jig heads. Anybody into underspin jig heads? Flies. Very little. I might have a bundle that had some flies in it. Let me go see if I can find that bundle and I'll pull them out. See if it's something you're interested in. I know one of these had flies in it. All right, this is what I got in flies. Pulling them out of an assortment. Now, these are ultraflight panfish jigs. Okay, so they're not a fly, they're weighted. So this is all I got, and they're technically mosquitoes, not flies, in my case. Yeah, that's all I got in those. You interested in those? And do 2 packs for $3. It's probably less than 2 ounces. Probably less than an ounce, really. Yeah, that's probably less than an ounce. Let's go see. Crazy, you can see the thing better in the camera. All right, 0.39. Oh no, I just loaded these. I just loaded it. What the heck? All right. There we go. Man, that thing was troublesome. Troublesome. All right, I finally got it loaded. Yeah, they're the mosquitoes. All right, we're gonna run it. Sorry about that. I'm technologically challenged. 2 for $3. South Bend mosquitoes. Well, they're listed as flies, but they're mosquitoes, as we talked about. Same ones we showed you. All right. All right, that's your grandparents' stuff. Now, you only looking for those ultralight type stuff, or are you interested in these panfish jig heads? Which sensor camera on here? Yeah, once we hit the 1,000, we're gonna change the show card for the next show, and that's gonna be the show that we give away Donald Trump for. And we're gonna not everybody's gonna want, not everybody that could potentially is gonna win it is gonna want a 4 foot. I can't tell what kind of wood it is. A 4 foot log, on their mantle. So if they want to cut down, we could do that as well. I did just smell it. I wasn't sure if it was cedar or pine or oak or anything like that. I can tell you what it was not. It was apparently not used as a seat by a large sweaty person because it smelled nice and clean. Um, so, I'm just saying. I don't know. The one day, no joke, the one day he's in here. Sorry, explicit material warning. Sorry, explicit material warning. Sorry, explicit material warning. So one day he's in here and he's like, "Hey, I got to go to the bathroom," and I'm like, "Okay." And he grabs the log and pulls all the lures off of it, takes off to the bathroom, right? So he comes back and sets it down. And I said, "What'd you use that for?" He said, "I didn't bring my prop today." Yeah. All right. That's the end of the explicit material warnings. Put that back in the assortment. All right. Anybody want a 20 for 25? Anybody into it? Anybody want to do a 20 for 25? Anybody got any suggestions? Oh man, I tell you, as the economy gets worse and worse, the oldest profession does appeal more and more to, um, everyone. All right, well, it's just a crazy world, y'all. Crazy world. Don't forget to check out. In a serious note, though, there's probably a channel for that, Outlaw. On a serious note, though, check out our YouTube page. We need to get that to 1,000 subscribers at some point, but I don't know how to do that. Because I guess we just have different types of humor. And some of my stuff got suppressed that I said about political topics, I'm pretty sure, but some of it gets promoted. The algorithm is a weird thing. All right, what else we got over here? Over here. Anybody need any soft baits today? I am very fond of these little burls. They're actually one of the models we're looking for a version we can do ourselves, and the eyes on these are literally paint on top of the synthetics. Got some 1.6 inch paddle tail grubs and a gold flake. Got some creatures. Everybody loves creatures. And some split tail minnows and 3-inch tadpoles. These are a little larger than the panfish assassins. They're still crappie size though. Double tail grubs. And it's not a tube, it's a regular jig. And sculpins. I don't know why I like them so much, but I think they're awesome creatures. And here we have the iridescent insert rubber baits. These, of course, are much higher price. They're probably $5 or $6. Um, they have the hexagons across the top. They have the iridescent insert, which is a hard insert, and more of the burls in a different color. I really like those. Some twister tail grubs. We already looked at the sculpins. These were the ones that popped out at me in the burls. I really like that. Thank you, Ella. And another set of burls. I really like those burls. Um, I like the model we're currently importing a little more because it has some versatility. I'm trying to think up some weird way to hook a treble underneath it off the jig. All right, and then reels. All right, so bait casters. This is probably the version we're going to end up branding. We will be importing, not making them, but that's not much different than most of the manufacturers out there anyway. All right, now for these were off the shelf, no customization to them. This was just to check the mechanics, see what the build quality was. I can hear the air conditioner, but I cannot hear that. I can if I shake it back and forth, I can hear the handle. But otherwise, no sound transference. So you're not going to be running 8th grade, let's talk to the fish sound transference from your reel. Now, obviously, if you're talking, you're still going to have downline transference, but if you're just chilling, I love the quietness of them. All right, now this is our higher dollar model. Unfortunately, we were at a point where, we've always liked to been cheap and no frills, and we have several other models coming, but as of right now, with the two that we've received, um, listen. Do you hear it? Downline transference. I don't want any of that. So that's why we went with the other ones. Also, I noted that there was in imports off the shelf, they have polymer and then aluminum castings. All right. So this one's polymer. This one's an aluminum casting. So the entire body, the interior body of this, the objects defined by the black are polymer. You can actually probably see it there. No split shots. But in this model, all of that is actually aluminum, and it's anodized aluminum. And yeah, same gear ratio for both. When it comes to weight, there is a negligible amount of increased weight with the aluminum bodies, but they try to negate it by drilling out other things that don't need to be as strong. You see, this interior spool is in fact aluminum, but it's not drilled at all. That's less machining processes. Whereas this one has a lot more of them. more machining processes because of what's going on. All right, so we're going to run that reel. These are going to be the introductory price. At some point, once we get our branding on them and we get into production, they are going to cost more because we're going to have them make some changes. But for now, you can get them at, I think these are at 40 or 49. Okay, so 40. All right, even better. All right, we got that pinned. Now, this is the aluminum body, lightweight, super silent. Super silent. All right, $40, 15 seconds on the clock. And then we're going to run the cheaper one. I think that one's either, well, if this one's 40, that one's got to be 30. That's not to say this next one isn't quiet, okay? But when it comes to, because I plan to still get these for resale, just because of the price point. I mean, $30, you get an ultra flashy rod, nice and bright, and really for super silence, they're pretty close. I mean, they're quieter than any closed face reel you've ever used, and they're probably 50% quieter than the quietest um, open face reel I've ever used. So we're gonna run this one, and this one will be 30. There we go. Run that baitcaster at $30. All right, go ahead and run that auction. 15 seconds on the clock. Great way to get involved in the fishing art of bait casting. You've got all your adjustments here. You've got left adjustments, the right adjustment. I can't remember what these two do. All right, and then there's a third adjustment on the reel itself or on the handle itself. Great little reels. Very lightweight, very quiet. Mags, brake, and drag. There we go. Mag, brakes, and drag. All right, so next up, we're going to run some of our 10 for 10 10s. Yeah, that's right. You heard it. 10 for 10 10. Yep. Which word did he say? I don't know. He got a southern accent. I can't understand him. They probably don't know how to spell either. You know how it is with them southern hillbillies. I can't find the 10 for 10. That's weird. Hold on, y'all. I'm still looking. DSOVN $10 10. Oh, okay. That's how I had it all messed up. It's the DSOVN $10 10. So basically, you get the 10 and you get all the things in it, and it equals out to a retail value of probably, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, plus this is 16. So it's a $16 retail value. We want to get our 10s out there because they, in and of themselves, are marketing for us. And we think they're about the most handy thing you can put in a cargo pocket. So, like, for example, I happen to have a cargo pocket on me right now. That's why you can switch. Okay. All right. So I happen to have a cargo pocket on me right now. This is our $10 10s. They go in the cargo pocket, and depending on model, sometimes they can actually close. Now, I wear 511s and Spec Ops. These are 511s. In a 511, it does not close. All right. I've never tried to put it in sideways because it would get so tight. There'd be nothing to it. But you got your $10 10. Get your stuff out. Make your swap. Get your hook in your fingers. Put this joker back in it, in your pocket. And you never had to change your position. You didn't have to bend over to get something out of the tackle box. You didn't have to bring your backpack around. You just had to pull out on this side. I know I got hard baits. And on the other side, I would probably have my jigs and my soft lures. Anyway, $10 tens. That's what we're after. We want to get $10 from you over that 10. All right, let me switch this around because y'all didn't come here to see my beautiful face. Well, I've never used it in my tackling, but when you get here today, we'll test that. All right, $10 10. Gonna run that version there. It looks like there's like 5 or 6 hard baits in there, and a couple frogs. There's 1 spoon, 4 lures, and 2 frogs. $10, y'all. $10. We also have another version that we use. This one's probably not for everybody, but it's your DSOBN 10, 6-inch wound dressing, pair of trauma shears. All right, $10. Stick it in your boat. Stick it in the bottom of your tackle box. You never know in the world nowadays. Go ahead and run that for $10. 15 seconds. $10. $10. $10. $10. All right, no takers on the pocket. Get me out of a first aid jam. All right, we're going back to 2 for 8 swim baits. 2 for 8 swim baits. We love these swim baits. Absolutely love them. They are wonderful. They will hold you in the night. Oops, what happened? They will hold you in the night and whisper to you about all the pleasant things that their amazing colors can do for your life. Let me find that measuring tape. All right, so got my handy dandy measuring tape. The friction fit don't work. Okay, we got to hold that one with our fingies. All right, so I'm just gonna grab the gold with green gill spot and check out his length. His overall length is just shy of 4 inches. It's 3 7/8. All right. He's got the big down spots on him, similar to like a rainbow might have, a rainbow lure. I have a rainbow trout lure over there that looks very similar. Just silver white belly with the transition, got some green behind the gills. All right. Then we've got White Max. Ow. He's looking a little bit more like a traditional fish. Not as flashy. Ow. Not quite as flashy there, you know. But White Max, he's kind of like he's one of those true alphas. He's like, I just let my natural beauty hang out. All right, and then we got Mad Max. Now, Mad Max was the victim of gang warfare, and that's what made him change his colors. Now, he's out there hunting them fish down that ganged up on his family when he was young. Hard lure, very look at me color scheme. Very look at me color scheme. All right. You'd be a morning guy. All right, let's see here. This one, I'm thinking leisurely casting on a Sunday afternoon. Like, that's just what this tells me. Now, they are swim baits, so they're not top waters. They are going to get down there a little ways. Let me see what they weigh. They're just over a half an ounce, 0.53 ounce. 0.53 ounce, and just under 4 inches. About 3 7/8, 3 15/16, something like that. All right, and then this guy looks like he was trying to be a rainbow. But I would imagine that the painters have never seen a North American rainbow trout. So they didn't quite hit it right, but they got it close. I mean, it works. It works. All right, 2 for 8. 2 for 8. And I've already been told that even though my volume has been increasing on these, that there is a cost increase coming, and it's primarily because of shipping. Yeah, Winter picks the colors. I have these 5, and I have one other one back there. If you don't like these colors, I'll show you that one as well. It's a blue one. Last one of those I had. I'll run that again. 2 for 8 swim baits. This is the last blue one I have. Like everything else that we import, you can double your money on these. If you have an outlet for your products and you have a fishing spot that can justify a bait of that size. All right, so in reference, here's a 6-inch power bait. 6-inch power bait singles. A lot of people are hesitant to pick these up in the big packs that we sell because, I mean, let's be honest, this power bait is probably never going to degrade due to usage, just because it's like once you're into this size, you're into the 1-ton level axles and gears. You understand what I'm saying? They're just bigger. They're bigger. They're more stout. They have a lot more mass. They have a lot more material that things have to tear through or bite through to ruin them. So somebody proposed, why not sell these as $2 singles? That's right. Throw a bigger bait, catch bigger fishes. That's right. And that way people can try them and see if they like them. Because Berkeley, unless you live by the Great Lakes or one of the big lakes that has big pike, you probably you might be casting half the size of what you're expecting to catch. All right, $2 on the singles. They are not married. They're not committed to anything other than catching fish. The singles does not come with a package. They come in one of our clear plastics. If you want them in the package, we do sell the 3-packs. Right now, we've got them at 2 for 7. 3-packs are 2 for 7. That is the only color we have left. Only color we have left. This is the 2 for 7. It's 6 baits, $7. I'm gonna go ahead and run it. Just so somebody just can't hold back. Oh, you want to rerun the single? I can do that too. I got 6 of them up here for $7. It's a lot. You know how many cash you get out of 6 of these Eternals? That's what they ought to be called, the Eternal. It's gonna last an eternity. All right. Singles. $2. Yeah, but it's a good way to test the waters. I've got so many of these, they'll probably be around for a while. All right, $2 on the single. Your grandparents' stuff is in there like swimwear. You got muskie out where you're at? That's the ones I think they'd be worth. Because if you could work it right in the evening, right on top, if you could keep it up on top, get it to jerk around a little bit, I think it would. I think it would pull a muskie. Every time I've ever got a muskie, those were the conditions. Oh, you're going in the ocean? That's even better. Heck yeah, heck yeah. I'd sell you a single on the saltwater side, but the saltwater side has a coating on it, so I couldn't possibly ship that to you as a single. Those would have to be sold as a 2 or 3 pack, whatever they are. Now, these are 3 packs. They are in the zipper bag. According to Berkeley, they outfish all other baits. Um, these are not rigged, so you would have to rig them. You can rig them dart head, Carolina, weedless, or drop shot. We do have paddle sheds. Oh, is that what I was looking at? These things? Yeah. Now that is a 3 count of these Morning Glory with the chartreuse tails. If you want to give those a try, I can run those. Looks like they're $4 for the 3 pack, but those can't be separated into singles because of the coating on them. I'm gonna run it 15 seconds while I go look see what else is over here. All right, your grandparents' stuff is in. Walk back just in time. All right, and then we have Saltwater Assassins. Now, these are Elite Shiner 4-inch. There's 8 in there. Their color is considered electric shad. Boogie, woogie, woogie. Sorry, that's kind of a impulse with me. And, well, there you go. You can see them put back to. They are not pre-rigged. I don't think. No, they are not pre-rigged. They are a paddle tail design. 4-inch. Blue on black. Oh, you did that on purpose, big man. Now they are also $4 a pack. Hey, we're gonna knock that down to 3. We want to help you on your vacation, trying it in the Pacific. I'm assuming it's vacation. $3 if you're interested there. $3. Your grandparents' stuff is in for the 3. Oh, you live there. Okay. So it's all day for you, or could be, depending on your priorities of the day. All right. So let's see. Anything else we can think of? What else we after today? Need a Halco? This is the Sly Dog. He's a 125, ultra tough. He is a sinker slider. And, you can give him a workout, or he's going to give you a workout. Good for jacks, king mackerel, cobia, snook, redfish, bluefish, plus many other predatory species. 5 inches long, 1 7/8 ounce. And it's got some heavy reinforced sidewalls with mustad, 1/0 trebles, and Halco's legendary fish rings. That color is liquid lime. We're going to run this beautiful Halco real quick just to see if we can get a taker on it. All right. And I think if you want multiples, I do have another one in a kit somewhere, unless it sold last week. Man, it has that up there for $9. Man, let's see. Let's knock that down a little bit. We'll put 7 on it. We'll see what would happen. All right, $7 on the Halco slide dog. $7 on the Halco slide dog. He is a 5-inch long lure and weighs 1 7/8 ounce. This lonely slide dog. I know. I saw you sold the slide dog rooster popper combo the other day. It's $16 retail. Good golly. All right. All right. Looks like we got one Rapala left that's not in a bundle somewhere. And S1P57. It's a Shad Wrap SR4. There we go. All right. So it looks like the Rapalas are fetching. Oh, you got the Rooster Popper, Ben? Sweet. Yeah, I like him. I just never get to go do anything. All right. Rapala SR4. And this one is in Headspin. You will spin me round, round, baby, round, round, like a record, baby. If you go down, down, you will spin me round, round, baby, round, round, like a record, baby. When you go down, down, you will spin me round, round. That's the only line I know. All right. No Rapalas on, or no takers on the Rapalas. Ooh, pot of golds. Pot of golds. All right, pot of gold spoons. Everybody knows pot of gold is made in the USA because they make sure they put it right on their label. Now, this is the lime truce. No, this is their frog. All right, so they're saying, hey, we got a frog pattern here, and it's in a spoon. Let's give it a run. Pot of gold. Pot of gold. He must make good money if he can call it pot of gold. All right, we're gonna run that for $4. Hey, do you guys have flounder in Southern California? We got a bunch of flounder hooks. Oh, wait a minute. We're almost out. All right. Got some flounder hooks. And I got surf leaders in different sizes. I don't know if you got any of that on your last time with us. Halibut. Yeah, Chesterton flounder hooks. Size 10, quantity 6. Did you? All right. I knew someone had grabbed a ton of stuff around the same time. I remember seeing your name pop up, but I think Jacob was running that show. So, well, good. We got you some of that. So I imagine you have the surf leaders and all that too, if you wanted any. Now SoCal, y'all do have a little bit of mountains, but it's not the lakey mountains, right? Like it is up in Northern California. Do you do any lake fishing, or are you always saltwater? Big Bear. Nice. All right. I'm at a loss. Big man is so much better at this than I am. All water. So the culvert flooded today, sweetheart. I'm gonna go sit on the porch, make a few casts. It'd be funny as shit if you came up with something. I've seen it before. And I lived in Roanoke, Virginia. I don't know if you've ever been to our side of the country, but in Roanoke, Virginia, it's a large bowl. The city is literally in a bowl surrounded by mountains, and of course, there's an in and an out. But you're in a bowl. So when the Roanoke River overflows, it really overflows like inconveniently. Um, and I was I was driving downtown in the water, and the water had come up from the river across the public park and then was up into the second street from the river along a large stretch of it. And a guy was sitting on his front porch fishing. It was just hilarious. I don't know if he caught anything, but just to see him doing it was hilarious. All right. Need any bright spoons for up there in those lakes, or you need any exotics? Any bright purples? Rubber baits does make some nice crankbaits. They have the iridescent inserts. I really like this guy for coastal water. He's got a lot of color, but if you see, he's a 15 to 25 foot diver. So, if you're in coastal water, you're going to have a hard time manipulating that. So, the color didn't match the depth, but if you had a place, a secret spot, where you knew the water went down like that, it would be a great one. Here's another iridescent, a little bit more of a tiger stripe on the top. He would be a good one for. I've been looking at him, and I think if he had extensions down that looked more like cracks coming down from that, he'd be a really beautiful lure. But his paint scheme is not thus that you could do that. So, all right, 2 for $8 swim baits. Anybody? Berkeley Power Sheds. Anybody need any of our Dirty Dozen 3-inch soft baits? Everybody gets the brick and emerald. What's up, homie? Big man is in the house.
Woo! What up, Fred?
Does that mean you were modding while you were driving?
No, I was not modding.
You better not be modding while you're driving.
I was watching while I was driving.
There you go.
And then I checked in.
Wait a minute. You shouldn't be watching while you're driving.
I had it on so I could monitor chat.
Listening. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then I got the double Dirty Dozen. Yeah, Ben Stevens right in there with me. You shouldn't be on the phone, homie.
I wasn't on the phone. I was listening.
He said he wasn't, in fact, sitting on his phone. All right. Anybody need bulk on some synthetics? I will not bulk out the brick and emeralds, but I will brick out everything else. All right. Any knives today? We listening? All right. Let's see here. I think I've about summed up my show for today. I can't think of too much more. Anybody else think of anything that they're interested in today? If not, I'm going to begin packaging up these packages and get them out to y'all. If I get them all done, well, there's only two individual ones, so that's not too bad. But if I get them done and I get them out to the post office by noon today, y'all could, in theory, be casting some of that stuff by Saturday night. All right. Anybody see anything else in the shop they were interested in? Grandparent stuff. Did you get any squids from us last time?
Yes, your grandparent stuff got squids.
He did. All right. Or they did. Okay.
Massive stream upgrade coming through.
All right. Well, so this is the end of the show for today. We may be on YouTube a little later, goofing off, talking about some of the great products we have here at the shop.
12 o'clock p.m. stream, and then there is a 4 o'clock another fishing show with me, y'all.
All right, 12 o'clock.
Military surplus.
Oh, Snyder, man. No, we want to sell you everything. Nah, I'm just messing. What are we doing at 12?
Military surplus, 4 o'clock p.m. fishing.
Military surplus at 12. And then we were going to do fishing again at 4.
Yes, and we got a new stereo. I brought my stereo system with me, guys. So we're about to get a massive upgrade in terms of music.
Oh, do you have any original Jethro Tull on an album?
I think I did, but I can't remember if I put that in the stuff or not.
All right. If that ends up here, I will warn you, it may trigger a cleaning spree because when I was a child, my stepdad's way of Pavlovian advisement of chore time was to put Jethro Tull on the record player and blast it. And it was like as soon as he was ready in the morning and he would get up, he'd put it on Jethro Tull, he'd blast it, and we all had to get up and do our chores. But when the Jethro Tull ended, if your chores were done, you got to go motorcycle riding.
Right.
So it was worth it.
See, mine was the opposite experience. When I grew up, it was 90s country when mama was cleaning, and you were about to have a hard day's work. You were going to clean anything and everything that needed to be cleaning, from scrubbing down the walls to doing the toilets. If you were cleaning, you were cleaning. It was 90s country the whole time. All the gold classics. And then if my dad was cleaning, that's when he put on the old 80s classics.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
I did I had assigned chores. Like I always had to empty the garbage. I always had to do the dishes, and I always had to clean the bathroom. But the bathroom was once a week and the other two were ongoing.
Well, when it was a cleaning day, usually somebody was coming over, so the whole house was getting done.
Nice. Nice.
So there was no assigned chores. I mean, we designated amongst ourselves, but there was nothing assigned to each person. It's like if you got to that was your chore, and then the other person would take the next part. Like when we did bathrooms, since it was 3 of us brothers. Shout out to my brother Austin and my brother John. Good old Patty Juan hasn't been on stream in a while. Maybe we'll get him back in about 5 or 6 years when this kid goes to school.
Yeah, you never know. We might blow up.
And we're like, we gotta blow up, but not we don't know nobody.
Yeah. Well, if we blow up, I would like to bring our customers in to do shows with us, but everybody's so spread out, it's not really practical.
Any of our mods, I know Outlaw does streaming as well. If y'all ever want to do a co-hosted stream, shoot us a PM, man. We'd be happy to do it. That is an option we provide it through Whatnot. So if you guys would ever like to do a co-stream with us, we're happy to help y'all out, especially our buddy Outlaw. We know we're struggling to get a following, man. If we can help you out with that and bring our following to you, we'd be happy to do it. And again, guys, go check out Outlaw Lures. Give him a follow at Outlaw Lures. He's a great guy. He's been a huge help to us, always hanging out in the stream. We love to get back to the community, guys, that we've grown. If it wasn't for y'all, we couldn't be doing this every day. We got to show a lot of love to y'all. And I am a little bit matching today with my outfit.
Funny again.
I have no shame. I have no shame. Go on the YouTube Dark Sun Clip Grip. You will see all the adventures that I've had where I have no shame anymore about being on camera.
All right. So Ben Stevens was saying only the original host can still make sales, though.
Okay.
So if we're going to do it in support of them, it would be during his show. We would be on during his show.
Yeah, Outlaw, if you want that to happen, man, shoot me a PM. I'm happy to be here whenever you do your next stream, man.
Grandparent stuff, we do not have anything vintage at this point. We've sold everything that we have.
Do have somewhere. I have misplaced them. I've got it like an old Wigglewort. I've got like a Devil's Horse. Some stuff like that. If that's anything you're interested in, let me know. You can reach out to me. I maintain the messages and stuff like that when I can. So shoot me a PM about anything vintage you might be looking for. I know I have at least a Devil's Horse. I've got a Wigglewort somewhere, and I've got a couple of other things. I just can't remember where I put it.
It happens.
Because my granddad, he's been amazing about sending me back with a lot of lures. He's been fishing since I've been alive.
Probably longer, actually.
Because he's in his 80s. That man has seen and done a lot of stuff. We had a bunch of vintage lures from him that we sold or did giveaways on, like some Zara spooks and things like that. I've got actually Zara Spook as well that looks like a frog. Speaking of which, do you want to check if that DSOVN 10 will fit in my tackle bag?
Where's your tackle bag?
I brought it with me.
Well, go get it. Well, Snyder, I don't know if you're still here, but it looks like we're still on. So, you know something you want, you throw it out there and we'll get it up for you. It's the first time I ever brought coffee to the shop. I'm not normally dependable enough to come in at 9 in the morning. What's so special about Hildebrandt spoons, y'all? Anybody know? Hildebrandt spoons, like, or blades. They I mean, they look really shiny. He's got his fishing bag. I wonder if he's got that wiggle wart in there. Okay. Hey, do you have the wiggle wart in there?
No, it is somewhere at the apartment.
It's somewhere. Oh, okay. So you haven't cast it yet either.
No, I haven't cast it yet. It is used. All the vintage stuff I have is used.
Right.
But I know the Devil's Horse that I have is not. It looks really good for being as old as it is.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So, did you have any ghost problems yesterday after I left?
Later on in the evening, yeah. I heard something weird.
All right. Something was moving around in here this morning.
There's a lot of popping and moving noises that happen throughout the day.
Yeah, and it wasn't ammo cans or anything else that I could figure would have an expansion or contraction.
I do hear the ammo cans popping from time to time, but the stuff that I've heard is stuff that I can't explain. Like something randomly shifting or...
We do not have any gotcha plugs.
We do have gotcha jig heads.
We have gotcha jig heads, though, but no plugs.
Let me see here.
We have 1 10-pack left, I think, of gotcha whites.
Refrigerator white, 1/8 ounce, 1 aught.
Refrigerator white, 1/8 ounce, 1 aught.
I'll be your Vanna White.
Oh, look at Vanna. You got bigger boobies than Vanna. All right. Refrigerator white, 1/8 ounce. And no worries. Okay, he just needs the plugs.
I got you. All right. If you guys need anything, check the shop. We're just goofing around right now talking with y'all. We are 2 follows away from our 1,000.
That's right. And when we get to 1,000, we're going to give away the Honorable Donald Trunk. We will be paying shipping. And the winner, the follower that picks or that wins can pick between an abbreviated size Donald Trunk or a full size Donald Trunk.
I mean, even if you just want a slice of it, we'll send you a slice.
Yeah, and we do have badges for him somewhere, but
they're around here somewhere.
I don't know where they went. We have 2 badges that were done on a laser printer. One is for like a display that sits down or could sit on a cock card. COCK. Could sit like that. Like a card would sit like that. And it says the Honorable Donald Trump.
It was over there with the cell.
And then the other one, I'm going to relieve in there with a chisel. And that one's wood. I don't know what the hell happened to that, but
they're around here somewhere. They never left the building.
No, I wouldn't imagine. All right, well, once we find those, we'll show those. That'll be the 1,000 follower giveaway. We're gonna sell a lot of stuff, super cheap, just to say thank you, so to speak. Because honestly, we can't get 1,000 followers without 1,000 of you having made a conscious choice, and we won't get the next 1,000 without another 1,000 of you making a conscious choice. So, thank you. All right, looks like we are done for now today. We might click over to YouTube in a little bit, just to go on. Hey, this is how our day goes. Experiment to show some of what's going on. And we got a lot of changes coming up in the shop, in the warehouse. So we are in an old church, and we're going to be doing a lot of new things here over the next couple weeks. So y'all keep up with us. Follow us on YouTube. If you haven't followed us on Whatnot yet, go ahead and follow us on here. When we get to 1,000 followers, which we're only 2 away, when we get to 1,000 followers, the very next show will be the 1,000 follower giveaway, and we will be giving away the Honorable Donald Trump. All right, y'all. Remember, God loves us all. Be nice to each other. Y'all have a wonderful day, and we'll see you back in an hour at 12 for the Surplus Show. Trying to see, nothing came up in the suggested for the raise.
The only person who's on in the category, I think, is Come On By.
All right. It's not giving me anything. Is he not? Oh. All right, y'all have a good one. We'll see you.